I started too early. I didn't know what to do. It was like, so I'll pop a seltzer. Can I say that Kirkland sparkling water is god awful? Good thing no one's here to hear me. It's horrid. I thought it would be like a slight downgrade from like San Pellegrino. It's terrifyingly bad. Anyways. And I also say, yep, I am late night Edsy. Late nightsy. Latesy is here. Not to be confused with Eddie's, the new season 4 Major League Balatro player that Zano featured on his YouTube video that released. Anyways, what am I doing? Should get a drink. Here we go. Huge like clickbait title or clickbait post here. Huge clickbait. Exclamation marks. Anyways, let me get this. You guys can hear me from this, right? Tournament name. PPTT. Pizza Power Team Tour 4. Is that it might be a little bit PPT. Is it just too large? Oh no, it's the right size. It's just large here. So let's shrink it. Bro, Twitch sent me to add Chell and not this channel. Welcome to the ads, buddy. I can't go to the ad space. I'm an analyst. Welcome to Yemen, motherfucker. I hate this platform as a viewer. Yeah, it's I mean it's similar to like I guess YouTube, right? Except YouTube no, well Google is trying to like hit like prevent ad blockers from working, but it's the same for Twitch. There are ways around them. Not to say that you should go looking for ad blockers for Twitch, but there are ways around them that I found. But then I bought Turbo because it was just easier for when I was casting. So I put HotMicrowaves on the left, right? HotMicrowaves. Well, yeah, but this one just not even decided to not even show your channel at all. No chat, no nothing. I clicked on it and notification and just gave ads, not you. It's that is weird. I do know that it's supposed for me. It's supposed to. Is HotMicrowaves a 2 or a 3? A 3. Okay. Hopsy is a 2, right? Bottom of 2. Let's see. Elo, pronouns. Oh, that's right. I don't need the rest. Close that. P2. Hopsy, lowercase. What did I put in my title? I think I put uppercase, right? Micro is an 8. Micro is an 8. Astra, are you participating in the flame war against HotMicrowaves? Elo is 2. Pronouns probably either none or he, him. What was I saying? Oh, it is supposed. So Twitch is supposed to throw in like pre-roll ads, which means like at the start of the stream and then every hour after, it shows 3 minutes of ads. This is what happens on my channel. Some channels have it a little different. But that's in particular how my channel works. It's generally the least intrusive way because, wait, is it pre-roll ads? Actually, I don't remember the difference between the two, but the main problem is like it's less intrusive to just play ads at a set time than for anyone who wants to like just click on the channel immediately get met with ads. Not when the channel is starting, like just at any time, or when the when the stream is running. I was the person who started harassing Micro. He's a good friend of mine. Now let's see. HotMicrowaves on the calculated gambling team up 5-2 against the 10-gallon hat wearers. Let's see if this 3 seed, possibly 8 seed according to Estra, can take the W. I know Hopsy's gonna stream. No, I don't remember Hopsy's like Twitch. Because I remember it's a lot different than what is like instead of just Hopsy. But we'll figure it out. Ignore the 2 on the left. But I started stream way too early. Hold on, let me BRB and get a seltzer. I'm back. I'm glad that my schedule actually like worked out after I had to like I got sick and couldn't like cast games yesterday or Tuesday. I'm glad first of all, I'm glad that the PPTT finals didn't finish, right? The 10-gallon hat wearers still have a chance, and I love to see that. Which, dare I say, I might be rooting for Hopsy a little bit, just so that the games can continue. But I'm glad it worked out for my schedule, because there's this game, and then tomorrow, I believe Netherite Spoon is playing Kozak at 11 a.m., which is, like, perfect. Micro either plays, like, a good 2 or a 5, no in between. That's me. That's me. I won't lie. I play, like, a good 2 or a 5. Well, the in-between is like a mid-7. I think some days I'm a solid 5. Other days I'm a top of 2. But yes, as I said, Kirkland's signature sparkling water, not very good. It tastes okay when it's like a little fizzly, but the problem is there's not enough carbonation, so it loses carbonation quickly, and then you're just drinking flavored water, like essenced water, and it's awful. All right. For now, we're a little early. I guess I'll just like do some doles, right? We can take a little look as the pre-stream. How many teams? 12 teams. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 6. 12 teams. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24 teams? Hold on. Am I crazy? No, 20 teams. 20 teams. Starting off the season. And 2 are left. 20 teams, 10 in each conference. The 10-gallon hat wearers. Who, can I look at the standings? Wait. standings. The 10-gallon hat wearers finishing 4th in the Pluto Conference, almost not making it, right? Only top 4 advanced in each conference. Very close, right on the cutoff, tied with Team Real, probably one off tiebreakers like the sets. And then the second, up against the Calculated Gambling, number 3 in the Pluto division. So, but these two teams have battled out in the playoffs, overcoming every other team that has made it. Shout out Broke Barons, shout out Bovine Battalion. Double shout out Broke Barons. And now, I would say the 10-gallon hat wearers are back up against the wall. They cannot drop a single game from here on out. We saw Star Toad on Wednesday. Oh, wait, no, it's today's Thursday. So yesterday, take it 3-0 over Greninja in a best of 5. And unfortunately, I didn't get to watch any of these games because I was dying. Like, literally dying. Just a tiny bit of dying. But it looks like the Calculated Gambling's lower seeds have put in a lot of work. This is 7, 8, 9, 10 seeds, taking it 2-0-2-1. But now it is up to Microwaves, HotMicrowaves, to bring it home. If we lost against Calculated Gambling's quarterfinals and they win, that means we got second, right? You could say that. That's basically, you can make that claim in single elim tournaments. That's for sure. Yeah, you could just say, yeah, we lost against Calculated Gamblings, but we would have beat everyone else. For sure. Oh, come on. I mean, you guys lost 7-3. There, and Microwaves didn't even play. Dare I say, good thing we have HMW to round out the low seats. How was the season? Because obviously I've only been casting. How was the season this season for you guys? Really fun? Really good? What are you trying to end my streak? What's up, 4+? It's a late night cast. Honestly, really fun. Even better than Season 3. I'm cheering for HMW after our historic TT2 run. Great team. It's been a crazy ride, low-key. Yeah, it's been, like, the games I've watched and I've able to cast have been quite fun. I wish I got some, like, super low seed casts in. Though I might have started crashing out a little bit more. We got some, like, you know, we got some 5 seeds, some 7 seed casts. I think I did maybe a 9 versus 9. Is it championship already? Yup. And not only that, it's almost done. There are only potentially 4 more games to be played for this PPTT Season 4 final. Always gonna remember my day 1 draft picks. Who carried us to playoffs? My picks. I enjoyed captaining the season for the first time. Yeah, I imagine that captaining is quite intense, but like quite rewarding, especially if you can get your team far. Very late stream. What's up, Amaranth? I've heard that like you can keep your watch streak without like watch streaking. Holy 194+. You can like just watch VODs and it keeps the streak. Season was a lot of fun, very silly. I mean, it's much more stressful watching teammates. If I was a let me think. If I was a captain, no, I would probably like watch all my teammates' games and like try and help. I would feel too much responsibility to like not try and like, you know, help out everyone. But it doesn't add the +1, does it not? Draft Estra has a 4-5. Draft Estra has a 4 out of 5 record of making playoffs and losing in playoffs. Okay. Good guy, Edsy. I do it for the fans. Or something like that. The main thing is I didn't have D&D this week, so it was like kind of like kind of perfect. Okay, I know, does anyone know Hopsy's Twitch channel? Did StarToad sub in for the championship? Yep. Does anyone know Hopsy's Twitch? Hey, what's up, Jay Conrad? It's Hopsy Wopsy, really? What's up, Jay? Oh, it is. What is this? I felt like that wasn't his name the last time I saw. Why is it not? Hold on, press the refresh. Get rid of that. And then at HotMicrowaves, are you going to Discord stream? And let me bring up a Discord window as well, most likely. She's essentially subbing in for Bacon. Yeah, I agree. Like, it was, okay, very funny. I wish I could have made this comment. StarToad, the sub for Bacon, who initially had Max Wu as a sub. Did Max play a single game as sub for Bacon? But, I mean, it's super fair, right? If you're subbing in for Bacon, like, let's say we're not putting Thomas. And that's, sorry, Thomas. Played 2 sets? 2 games. 2 sets or 2 games. Hopsy Wopsy. Hashtag Hopsy for MLBA. Hashtag stop the steal. Yep, it's perfect. Hopsy for MLBA, huh? We'll have to see about that. Hopped into General 3. General 3. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. I'm kind of like addicted to a song called Record Player. It's like do. I am so bad at like singing songs from memory. I got a record player from 2016 or something like that. Anyways. It's just on my mind. Anyways, Hopsy versus HMW HotMicrowaves karaoke stream. Air quality index. The air quality near me. I live in the Northeast, okay? So Canada's wildfires. It's drifting down here. It gives a certain aged flavor to the air quality. Dare I say, a refined palate could only appreciate this. I also live in the Northeast. On the coast of Erie. Ooh, you're directly on there, right? That's rough. Pre-stream doom scroll? I guess. I don't know if that's good for the Hopsy mental. Oh, but Hopsy knocked me out of Black Steak WSOB. Maybe I should cheer against him. Oh, that is what is outside of Chicago smoke. It was like yellowish near me. Thinking makes you play Balatro. No, I'm as a commentator. Usually, I have the air of like, what's it called? What's the word? Unbiasedness. Piss filter IRL. I was in the. I got teleported to the cast of Breaking Bad. I was like in Mexico in Breaking Bad. It was crazy. He played 2 games in full dip. They're talking about Max. They can give. It's gray out here. Well, my window's closed right now, so I can. Or my like shades are closed, so I don't know. Hopefully it clears up, but I don't think it's going to. Right? Okay, here we go. HotMicrowaves trying to bring it home. For calculated gambling, they are up 5-2. They need one more win to claim the Pizza Power Team Tour 4 trophy. And that cute little badge on the next to their name. I bought tickets to the Odyssey with friends tomorrow, and I'm so hyped. I saw the reviews that were like, "Oh, this is the best rated Christopher Nolan film like ever created." I was like, "That's incredible." I don't really. Oh, why is toying up here? I don't necessarily doubt it, but then I saw like some of the Metacritic reviews of like other Nolan movies, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Here we go. Orange deck, green stake. And it's not a block attack pack. Red seal 10, gold seal 2. And microwaves will take the glass 7. So will Hopsy. Now, what's the fourth pickup here? These are all basically weak cards. It's going to be a jack of diamonds for both players. Wow. Just matching the 7 of diamonds and the gold seal that they both picked up. I say calculated gambling was broken from the start of the season, by the way. Astra knows. Astra knows. All right. Can either player extract value from this first ante? A lot of times when you're playing orange deck, you want to go for those seals, like that gold seal, an extra $3 would be a huge boon to start off with. And Microwaves finds it. So we can get this pair. It cost Microwaves 2 hands. They'll get out with this flush afterwards. Now, will Hopsy dig for it? We know it's a little bit further down in the deck. Hopsy doesn't find it. This flush doesn't win, however, so he'll have the chance to see the 2 here, and he does. So actually, Hopsy gets out with 1 less hand. Very nice. Microwaves picking up the Faceless and the Jimbo. Actually saved the Hangman until this big blind here. Yep. That's a little bit interesting. Usually players just rip it to just get deeper into their deck. HotMicrowaves saving a little. This 2 pair doesn't clear. It's just a Jimbo. But that's fine if it doesn't clear. We're looking for that gold seal too anyways. And here comes the calculate. We don't want to overscore. We want to stay in a safe range, but also want to discard these face cards, so we're digging deep. The 2 pair does win it. We're going to have to throw out a pair if we don't want to win too quickly. Both players playing this very carefully so that they can extract as much value as possible. No face cards on Microwave side. Okay, we get 1 discard. That's enough. No gold seal, but can't expect to see the gold seal every time. Pair. Ooh, some spicy jokers here. It looks like it's just going to be discard voucher and reserve. No, Microwaves is going to take the pack. Really? And passing on the reserve parking. That's a little bit surprising to me. They, of course, do have Faceless. And with the 4 discards, I guess it makes a little bit of sense. We'll see what Hopsy chooses to do. Hopsy's thinking about $20, so has actually a little bit more money than Microwaves did. This is the Psychic, so we can actually throw out 4-card hands to dig deeper without winning, if we so choose. Microwaves with another big hand. And I honestly, I wouldn't mind throwing out a 4-card hand here. On Microwaves. Oh, I almost had a heart attack. I thought Microwaves was about to play a 3-card hand on the Psychic and lose a life for nothing. Hopsy will opt to open the standard pack, and Microwaves will open that one. A 2 Lucky and Hollow. Ooh, that's a good looking card. And okay, Hopsy does the same. Doesn't really value the reserved at all because we have this Faceless and so many discards. Excuse me. Alright, let's see. How much value can we extract from the small blind on microwave side? This lucky 2 could be dangerous, right? If it hits a plus 20, we are out. Follow Hopsy Wopsy, by the way. Colon D. Fine to just win, you also get money for hands. I feel like microwaves hadn't seen the gold seal 2 though, right? So I feel like it's slightly more EV to throw away random 4-card hands. But unfortunately, Hopsy can't find the third face card to go with this Queen Jack. Does if you use calculator on a high card, does it just say 0? Yeah, right, because it's a 5 card. That's really funny. It says 0. Yeah, it says 0. He calculated it again. No, Hopsy! He loses the life to the psychic. Oh, a critical blunder at the start of the game. We thought microwaves might do it, but it was in fact Hopsy who threw the first life away. He calculated the jack high twice, saw that it was 0 both times. Oh, at least a little comeback gold maybe can help Hopsy here. We'll have to see if this life loss plays a key part in this game. Of course, like being down 1 life, like if there's an idle game and you need that like random consistency, random joker to hit with no lack of consistency, each extra life is so important. However, depending on the seed, it could maybe turn into Hopsy's favor. Well, not into his favor, but it may not be as punishing. As he looks like you're right, thinking his helps you play the game. Very, very rough to lose a life to the manacle. Not enough gold stake streaks fighting the psychic at ante 1 over and over. And then dying, of course. Classic. I wouldn't know anything about that, of course. I've never died to a psychic, especially buying a half joker like ante 1 and then realizing it's a psychic and then crying. Anyways, both players making that moolah. 3 of a kind for Hopsy's side. Micro is listening to Epic the Musical and screaming along. Sometimes that's the way to play. Banana, of course. We saw microwaves pick it up. I can imagine Hopsy does the same. Actually, it looks like microwaves skipped the shoot the moon, which is some valuable flat mult. Had the banana anyway, so it was okay. It just feels like if there's a banana, it feels like okay to like throw it into the roster, right? Now, will Hopsy pick the showman up? We saw microwave skip it, and he will skip it as well. Spectral pack here, Ouija 2.0 and Ectoplasm. I doubt we would Ectoplasm here. Let's see what's the Ouija. 4s. Alright, Red Seal 6, Red Seal 10 in the deck, and gambling right on that pack. Hopsy's gonna see the gambling, know that it's soon. Ooh, and how about a melon, aka Bloodstone on microwave side? He made quite a lot of money in that blind. Was able to roll a couple times. Let's see if Hopsy can do the exact same. Looks like the drunkard's gonna go for Bloodstone, and we're gonna head into the PvP and click that timer. He did that every set in Season 2. Oh my, what? It's the first game of the day. I mean, you're not even playing someone that's particularly slow, right? He immediately started a draft? What is going on? HotMicrowaves, no need to lock in. Hopsy's gonna see this gambling and the Hierophant. I could imagine picking up the Hierophant here, getting an extra 60 chips on your final hand. Should be valuable, especially going into the PvP. Microwaves did the same. Here's the Bloodstone. Now what is Hopsy gonna drop? It's probably one of these flat mold jokers, but both Banana and Shoot the Moon have... this is Shoot the Moon, right? This is the plus 13 every queen. I don't... It is Shoot the Moon, okay. Both of them have upsides that are different than the others. Obviously, we're looking for a Cavendish from the Banana, but Shoot the Moon will help enable any high card builds if they come around. It looks like the drop is Shoot the Moon. We're going to see very similar Joker rosters between the two. Only difference, Microwaves has an odd Todd. Hopsy has a blue Joker. The odd Todd, if depending how far Hopsy drops in his deck to find this flush, could be a little bit stronger. Wow, Microwaves actually threw away the Red Seal 10. I wonder what Microwaves is going for. I thought he would use it in like some kind of full house or like big flush hand. No, he's going for 4 of a kind 2s, it looks like. Not going to rely on Bloodstone at all. 4k to 26k, that's very hard to tell what this is going to score because there is the lucky and the gambling. Neither hits, so it's only a 5k hand. What is the play on Hopsy's side? Easy Shield Dread there from Hot Micro. You're telling me I know nothing about Magic, other than Black Lotus is super expensive. And there's a card where it makes you play just another game of Magic inside the game of Magic. And some other like goofy cards like that. Oh, and I read the manga about one of the greatest titles ever created. Destroy Humanity. They can't be regenerated. Great manga. The Yu-Gi-Oh manga is so good. I need to finish it, I think. Tangentially related. It's hard for me to read manga of anime that I watched when I was like a child. Looks like Hopsy's gonna go for this 3 of a kind, just as a somewhat of a throwaway hand. He's gonna see the score. 5k is the score to beat now. It looks like Hot Microwaves not opting to use this PvP time. We're going back into the fucking draft? Please! Not like this! What the heck? I'm casting here. Alright, Hopsy's gonna score up to 9k here. Here's another 3 of a kind, this time of 4s. Not opting for the 4 of a kind here? Or maybe we'll check it after. Take the Polar Kraken. Microwave's gonna throw in the 7 and actually hits a gambling on the second hit. I guess that's why Hopsy scored so much there. It's actually possible that Microwaves may have been able to guess that score came from a gambling. Our final hand from Microwaves is going to be an ace to 10 straight, and it looks like the gambling hit again? Or was that an oops? I'm not entirely sure. Because it triggered, but I didn't catch it, because my eyes are old man eyes, unfortunately. Full house for Hopsy, 3 hearts, actually. He's trying to obscure his score. No, he's trying to discard face cards, that's right. That makes sense. Break the glass? No. 2 pair here for Hopsy. It is an oops. Okay, that's what I thought. And the banana is gone. 3 lives to 3 lives. Hopsy very glad that he was able to take that first PvP to equalize after the disastrous psychic happenstance. That's a trio. It's hard to fit a trio in here at the moment, but it is a valuable joker. Looks like Hopsy will attempt it. We're running currently Bloodstone. Ooh, the sun is very good. We saw Microwaves pick that up. It's going to make another Heart 10. That's 3 Heart 10s in the deck. Ooh, interesting pickup. We saw Microwaves take that Gold Queen. Hopsy's going to go for the Red Seal 6, actually. And a Death. I do like that. Now, what is this other Joker? 4. It says Star Toad. I don't know what it is, though. Took the other red seal 6. That's a juggler. Okay. Good comms. All right. Only 2,600 is the score to beat. Probably pretty easy for both of these players. Microwaves actually picked up this swashbuckler. Now, Hopsy does need to find a respectable hand, whereas Microwaves can kind of just play whatever and get out. As of Hopsy has no base, has no flat mold right now. Probably looking for 3 of a kind. Almost has a flush house. We're gonna drop this 3 of a kind here of 6s. Nope, we're gonna test the pair. Hopsy having a little decision making between these 6s and 10s. Looks like he's just gonna ship the pair here. 4 of a kind level, and Microwaves is gonna drop the odd Todd. So basically the same line for both players, same jokers again. No, Microwaves is gonna skip the Star Toad Juggler, but finds an oops all 6s, and oops, it's a Bloodstone Seed. And we've got a red seal 10. 1 strength gets it up to a face card. Of course, his death is going to go on it as well, I would assume, for both players. Though, Hopsy actually has the gold seal 2 here. Could he think about playing it here? He doesn't have the oops yet, so he doesn't know that it's a Bloodstone Seed for sure. HMW is on an old Owen Latro. Nope, we are going to death on the 10. That's the most usual line, that's for sure. And now Microwaves has his dice. Can we find Lucky? Oh, and Flush House unlocked on Microwave side. Good to get that unlocked. If the shop is kind to us, we can find a couple of Flush Houses and start to build that into a nice level. Nope on the wheel? I don't know what you were thinking. A wheel. Oh, a business card with dice and a sun up top. Stop spoiling us. Looks like the Star Toad Joker is gone for the dice here, and photograph on Microwave side. Now, right now, not the strongest Joker, but with red seal 10s ready to become jacks, it seems like a likely pickup. Is it going to be trio here? Dropping gambling or business card when you have a dice up top is a hard sell. LC bring back the draft. Spoiling us like we aren't watching Bloodstone Slop. You don't like Bloodstone Slop? They hate the Bloodstone Slop. It is gonna be trio 4 photograph, and here comes the draft. Someone tells me I'm a big Timmy. Give me that the green Hydra there. I'm probably not a Timmy. I don't know what did I play in Hearthstone. I kind of just played whatever deck was like cheap and free, which was like Pirate Warrior, and then I played like combo decks that were like hard to do, but were quite fun. I played Caverns Below Rogue, and I played a priest deck where you like used Topsy Turvy and turned a boar into like a 72-1. And killed them and just threw it into their face and they died. Or something like that. I'm probably 4 digits of puzzles waiting for my opponents. Hexa Drinker in the pack click auto draft is a blunder. Oh god, no one's talking about Balatro anymore. Look what you've done to us, Microwaves. Look what you've done. I could be playing Slay the Spire with my friends and now we're getting magic lessons. Alright, Hopsy has the flush house available right here if he wants to use the sun for it. It's going to discard. I wouldn't mind seeing the sun on this. It's going to sun 10s and 6s. I'm surprised he didn't use one of the sun on the lucky 2 here. Especially with dice, getting that scored feels pretty valuable. But it looks like Hopsy is trying to go for like the most consistent flush houses. What he doesn't know is there's a photograph nearby. The draft is worse than the gameplay. That's a tough beat. Oh, man. Microwaves getting flamed from 2 sides. Crystal Ball is the pickup for Hopsy here. Timer at might be 20 seconds. It's cut off on microwave side, not me. Not mine, I believe. Maybe. Here's the flush level. A little extra flush level. Doesn't hurt nobody. And the Chad. And this means something has to go. But Hopsy didn't take the photograph. That photograph, if we had the Chad, would have been a... Oh, maybe not a guaranteed win, because Flush House is still possibly a much stronger hand. But this is going to be a little extra money for Hopsy here. Got out of gambling in the PvP, so no risk of oopsing and accidentally giving our opponent money either. And our best hand for... Oh my god, Microwaves kept the sun, and look at this Flush House. We're missing a red seal 10 though. 63k to 255k. This is basically 63k unless the gambling wants to lock in. Hopsy is not going to have this photograph available, but will have the Chad for 2 extra Bloodstone triggers. If he can find the Flush House, he can. And he's got a Hierophant 6 here. Looks like Microwaves is going to hold on. We're looking at the turn order. Oh my god, Hopsy, that is the most greedy discard of a Heart 10 I've ever seen. There is a reward in your deck, but don't you have like 48 cards in your deck? How many are left? It's cut off at the bottom, so I'll never know. No, we're just going to run into the Queen, take the safe line. If we miss the 6, or miss the 6 or the 10 red seals, it is okay, is what Hopsy is thinking. And here's the Flush Houses. 2 red seals. This is better. Well, there's ×2 with the photo, but we've got a Chad. It's got to be better, right? The Microwaves. Oh, yes, and we're seeing it right here. It's a good deal better, especially if the Hierophant gives us a little extra. Gambling, hitting for Microwaves, but not for Hopsy. And we're going to lock in this Flush House. Even with gambling, unfortunately, this is not going to get there. It does ×4, but Hopsy's still ahead. Hopsy is a responsible guy. Didn't happen. Just don't believe. Yep. And this is why Hopsy sold out of that gambling. Lucky Cat with the Chad and Dice. Only 1 lucky card in the deck. Probably not. Just deny that the life loss on Psychic happens. It's fine. It was for comeback money. You wouldn't understand. It's a strat, Mom. Looks like it's going to be a world sell. HotMicrowaves forgetting that we have Crystal Ball. Didn't need to sell the world. Hopsy thinking about this. What's it called? What is this loyalty card? It is slightly more than the trio, but less flexible in the regular blinds. Thinking about it hard. It is a sell of the trio for the gambling. Hit the wheel? Nope, I don't know what you expected. Even with dice, you're still not hitting wheels, okay? Alright, stone on a 9 here. What? Oh, a notification? Our mom is calling? Also, note, Microwaves is on a strict 1.5 to 2 hour time schedule. He has to leave after that. So, if this does go to a game 3, we may have to postpone our coverage of this best of 3. 3 of a kind of Hopsy side. Good amount of money for both of these players. That's what you get when you're playing gambling. Not gambling. Business card, dice, and a retrigger joker. Now, Hopsy, are we in trouble here? Tossing the Queen of Hearts, actually. Does this full house win? Not very many hearts here at all. It doesn't. We have 2 pair. Does this get out? I think it will. 4 of a kind from Microwaves gets us out. I felt like it was a little bit scary to drop the Queen of Hearts, no? On Hopsy. So there's no way this 2 pair with this Jacks get out. Come on now, Hopsy. It's insulting to even consider it. An interesting pack here from Microwaves, but probably not a pick. Actually takes the Polychrome Ace. And the wheel finally hits, and that's called a Polychrome business card. And a Dusk. Oh, now things have to go. It's gonna be the Dusk over Chad for Microwaves. Prioritizing keeping that photograph for a little extra score. I'm a bit surprised. Especially because Chad is so powerful in terms of money generation with this business card. They spoke of in the Bible. Polychrome Ace. The Polychrome has value, right, if you get super lucky and somehow get a deja vu on it. I can see why players would take it. But it doesn't necessarily fit our build right now, so I can see also skipping it. Microwaves on this 4-of-a-kind angle with these 10s. Unfortunately, no strengths in this seed so far. Or none that we've seen with this Red Seal 10 available. Hopsy will skip the Polychrome. Does not want it. Ooh, is there any way we could score this 2? A Lovers on this Gold Seal 2 would be amazing. But thinking about the Lovers on the Poly Ace here, I think with Dusk, 2 lives to 3 lives, there's still plenty of time. Let's get this Gold Seal popping with the Dusk. And I do wish we had Chad for the Gold Seal here, but Microwaves prioritizing this photograph. If we can get the strength on the 10s, it's going to be a lot of extra score. Sun is beautiful. Another penny pincher. Honestly, a lot of money here. There's just no space for it, right? Both players making handfuls of cash. Do one of these red seals need a chariot now? I think Hopsy will probably save it for the PvP, right? Unfortunately, we can't get this gold seal played like Microwaves did. Don't have that lucky. Or don't have that wild. Oh no, Hopsy will rock it. Chariot on the red seal 10. Prepping for a potential better copy. Depending on what shows up, obviously, right? If an ancient shows up, that red seal wild 10 will be a little bit better. Anyways, a good amount of cash on Hopsy's side. Here's the Lovers, and we're going to be rolling a bit more. Let's pop the wheel. Polychrome? No, actually, Microwave's a little bit further in the wheel queue. Hopsy going to be down a Polychrome here. Down the photo, but up the Chad and up a Red Seal Steel. I'm not entirely sure who's favored here. Has Sun and Lovers up top, so it's going to be pretty easy for Hopsy to make their hands. Ooh, and a rebate, but I mean, can't really get rid of business card. Can we? Dice business card with Chad and Dusk? Yeah, Hopsy will skip it. Alright, what are both of these players going for? Hopsy obviously wants to play a flush house with this Red Seal 10 in hand. Microwaves, 2 Red Seals has the Red Seal 6, right? But not the second Red Seal 6 that Hopsy took. Feel like I don't know, especially when it gets into the photograph on a couple of retriggers. I guess technically Microwaves only has the 1 retrigger. It's hard for me to tell. Good amount of money here because of the card and the Chad here. Microwave's just making a little bit less. All right. We have the Red Seal 10 Steel. Hopsy digging for 2 more Red Seals in his deck. And Microwaves will take this Sun. This is a flush house, 226k. Remember, this is in our Dusk hand. Hopsy looking for 1 more 10. Found a 10. There's another Red Seal in the deck. Of course, we have 1 more hand to dig for it. And we're actually going to force turn order here. But microwaves, ooh, 54 actually can't get turn order back. Too many queens. And here's the flush house. 3 face cards. This is with photograph on dusk. How much score is this? 4.2 million. Hopsy only at 3.4. So microwaves, by keeping this photo, was able to take this PvP a little bit extra scoring, the photo, the polychrome, beating out this red seal steal. If Hopsy had found another one of the last red seal in his deck, he could have gone in there. Oh, this is wait. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It's just a flush house. The 6s and 10s look so similar because for someone who can't count. Is high card queen steal tornado? No, right? It was only like 50. It looked like. It was super close though. It wasn't like microwaves didn't need much, but fortunately was able to get their death. And here's a red seal 10. Huge. Oh, and Hopsy, what an horrendous draw here. Didn't find any of his red seals. So a little favor going microwaves' way. High ace was 50. Oh, it was high queen. Oh, that's right. So high queen would have been 100? Yeah, and had the room to play the queen. Maybe you get this there. It's going to be a lovers on the jack. And then a death for a wild jack here. Full house. Why are we even... Oh, because we want to play the... Oh, we should keep some of these 2s, right? For the full house of... Well, I guess if we just find enough hearts, we're fine. The flush should just win, right? Well, does it? I guess so. As for Hopsy, ooh, and we found the... Oh, but he discards a 2. That's a big surprise on my side. And I think Hopsy realizes it, kind of shakes his head a little. Probably should have kept that gold seal 2 for the sun and playing it with Dust Chad. Would have been a lot of extra cash. And look what I see. That is a blueprint. And what goes? I feel like from microwaves, 2 lives to 2 lives, there's a lot of game to play, it feels like. I think you gotta get rid of the photo. You lose out on so much money if you toss business card here. If we had luckies, we could consider it, but we don't. And look at this sun. No, we can't sun here, Hopsy. A 2-card sun, not on any enhanced, just a jack and 2? Yeah, let's just get out with this flush. I agree. No, he's gonna use the sun. Is gonna use it, actually. Doesn't want to hold it. Maybe thinks he could just re-find it. $4 more? $4 more? Yeah, but next turn we can sun the gold seal, and that's $6. No, it's more. It's 9. This wheel will hit polychrome, and here's the blueprint. Both players in very similar points in the shop. I thought Hopsy might pull ahead, but Microwaves has done a good job, especially getting that gold seal into a heart. Hopsy's gonna sell the Chad. And both players again have the same parity of jokers. Exact same joker roster, blueprint, business card, bloodstone, dice, dusk. Only difference is that there's a polychrome business card on microwave side, but Hopsy is 2 clicks away on this wheel to hit polychrome and get that parity. Here's the flush, 69k. Hopsy has also been just playing more faces with photo on board. I see. Cavendish. Oh, God, it's the worst thing I've ever seen. That was Hopsy, right? Hopsy on the Cavendish, where they fucking took his face and stretched it and gave it a little bend. Terrifying. Deserves to be in Backrooms Part 2 I don't want to see it ever again. Unfortunately, I'll probably have to see it when Hopsy passes it on the reroll. That's what he wanted? Yeah, but it's not what I want. Doesn't anyone think about the caster? Here's the flush for Hopsy. 120k. We are getting out easy, but is the question, are we making enough money to match with our opponent? Microwaves didn't spend too much time in the shop, it felt like. Felt like we spent more time in this draft phase instead of the shop. $64. Here's the Hermit. Of course, we're probably going to buy this voucher as well. Anything that we can find. Flush House. Side Badger Mole. Oh, we're we losing the plot? Oh, God, I have to see it again. No. My eyes, please. Stop staying on it. You're not picking up the Cavendish. Get out of here. Oh, he's thinking about it. He is. Cavendish, a lot of extra synergy with the dice. You can actually eat it 2 times as fast. 2 lives to 2. Hopsy is strongly considering this extra X3 Molter. And he does take it, which is a horrendous thing for me, because now I have to see it for the entirety of this fucking game. Sorry, I shouldn't be using such harsh language. All right, Microwaves, tab back in. Tab back in, fam. Hopsy, oh, uses the wheel and it hits the bloodstone. That's a shiny melon. And now we can't expect Hopsy to win this PvP. Just up the Cavendish. However, will he fall too far behind without the econ generation? HotMicrowaves just kind of ripped that. Was that a flush or just a flush house? Just kind of ripped it. Like a band-aid, just ripped it off. This is a super secret Joker. Maybe in Balatro 1.1. AKA never. I hope this Cavendish dies. Oh, God, please. I shouldn't be cheering against Hopsy, because if I do and Hopsy loses this set, then we won't get any more games for Pizza Power Team Tour Season 4. But imagine this Cavendish dying. It's my most hated Joker in Owen Latro. And it perishes. Hopsy looking for the flush house 10s and 6s. Oh, can we find it? It would be a disaster if we don't hit our flush house here. And no, we don't. We have our best hand is a flush. 3 cards at the bottom of our deck. 2 are 10s. Hopsy is in disbelief, and so am I. Oh, okay. No, this is reasonable. Microwaves is putting in a calculator. This is the gameplay we wanted to see from a high-octane Team Tour set. Microwaves brought up the calculator. We're putting in each card to see what is our best hand. Looks like Hopsy's best hand is actually the full house, right? 330? No, it is the flush. It is the flush. Of course. Oh, because we're copying Bloodstone. Of course it's the flush. What are we talking about here? Turn order is forced on Hopsy's side. Has to rip it. Please eat the banana. Please eat the banana. Live on stream? HMW does this like once a set. Alright, here's the flush. 331 million. If Microwaves can find their flush house, I think they should be favored. Banana? Oh, so close. However, Microwaves is not guaranteed, it looks like. There's 3 cards left at the bottom of their deck, too. But they do find the third 10 of hearts. But it's only 200 million. The Cavendish does get us there, even though we missed our flush house. Very fortunate on Hopsy's side that he picked up this Cavendish. But now, here's the problem. What are we doing for money? HotMicrowaves is at $70. We only have 33. Going to this pack full for what? I'm not sure. The what's in my full is blocked. I think it's Wheel of Fortune. He's gonna fool for a wheel. It hit Polychrome once. Who's to say it won't do it again? Look at our econ. We're not skipping for $25, right? And microwaves. Here's the chat again. And photo is back. This is not really a buffoon packing, right? Because we weren't taking multiple of photo and Chad. There's not much space left. Now, the question for microwaves is... Oh my god, we're going back to the calculator to see the score. I love it. Does mean we'll get less time to do magic draft, but you know what? Maybe that's for the better. As for Hopsy, again, everyone in the studio right now, which is literally just me, is preying on his downfall. The banana, Hopsy, not the player. And microwaves will make the choice of dropping the... What's it called? Business card for this Chad. Here's the gold seal too. Remember, this could have been a sun if Hopsy had just used a... This could have been a heart if Hopsy had just used a sun. Might be a difference maker here. Now that we're out of business card, having that gold seal as a heart to play on Dusk would be insanely important. And we see on Microwave's side, here we go. We've got the gold seal ready. There should be a lot of extra money. You can look at Dusk. Of course, this is going to win. Banana dice. Banana dice. Oh, my hands are together. 2 in 1,000. 2 in 1,000. Oh, God, I hate to... You hate to see those SAFE letters pop up with the exclamation mark. Flush house level on microwave side. Steel, actually. Microwave takes a steel spade card. I didn't see what it was. It looked like a 7. But a little extra scoring, Microwaves is thinking, might be enough to get him over the hump and find that win against Hopsy. Now, Hopsy trying to fiend these, not fiend, hold these gold cards to get a little extra cash. I can understand that. But both players so poor, no econ sources really to speak of. Right, Microwave's getting another couple of gold seal procs though, so still a little extra econ over Hopsy here. Hopsy could have one more life, that's true. It could be 1 lives to 3. Unfortunately, it's not. Another wheel hits foil, actually a pretty good hit. Oh, who's that creature behind that Venus over there? Red seal ace, gold seal ace on Microwave's side. Is it too late? No, Microwave thinks that he can pick up this gold seal. And yeah, this photograph just not anything of value on Hopsy's side. We have not found the strength for these red seal 10s. This was a steel 9 that Microwaves picked up. Will Hopsy grab it as well? 4 hands, 5 discards? We did bottom deck, but it's not likely we bottom deck. And we also have a hangman here, so. Looks like he does take it. Last pack, gonna have a red seal ace. Not gonna be a pickup for Hopsy. Microwaves did take that red seal ace. We'll see if it's punishing. Potentially results in a bottom deck of our best cards. Man, let's Hopsy dig a little bit deeper. 2 cards deeper. Red seal 10 spotted. Looks like we're going to dig deeper. We've got plenty of queens, and we're looking for red seal 10s. 4 card discard here for Microwaves. Can he play like a human is so funny. Gold seal ace. A little extra cash. Don't forget to look at chat if we're shipping this as a high card. No, just ship it as a high card. You have to use your hands anyways for the dusk. Sorry. Okay, we've got our best hand, except for the steel, which we had to get rid of. That's okay. Wouldn't it be better to hold the non-gold queen? Is there another steel on our deck? No. Oh, there is a steel. Okay. That makes sense. All right, it's going to be flush house with this bloodstone. Looking at the bloodstone, 3 red seals, 1.7 billion. Will this Chad be able to beat out Hopsy's steel and Cavendish? It's a lot of score that Hopsy is staring at. He did not hit that last round. It's hard to imagine. Well, he didn't play his best hand last round, right? And he didn't have full red seals either. What is Hopsy doing now? Maybe pulled up a calculator himself, checking what's the best hand. Yep. I think so. This is a tough set for both players. A lot on the line here. Both players looking to get the exact amount of score and an exact amount of efficiency. Hopsy checking if he can drop this steel 9, I believe. Keep an eye out on this incoming ad break. Snooze it at the right moment. Hopsy's thinking about it. Who's in the busted team? Yeah, Hopsy's team is up. No. Microwaves team is up. Match point. It's Microwaves team, no? Let me check. Yeah, Hopsy's team is down. Hopsy needs to win this first team to have a chance to win. If Microwave wins this, it is over, and Calculated Gamblers will win Season 4 Pizza Power Team Tour. And Hopsy doesn't find the flush house. We're just playing another flush for 300 million. It's a horrendous draw. 2-10 of hearts again at the bottom of the deck. What a disaster. Hopsy shaking his head. I mean, you have to hate to see the exact same bottom deck 2 PvPs in a row. He won the last PvP because of, despite it. But this PvP will not be as lucky. We're just going to high card out. I mean, the flush doesn't get there. A difference of 6x, it looks like. And honestly, you know, after this bottom deck, I can't pray for this Cavendish to die, okay? Like, it would just be disrespectful. All right, 1 life to 1 life. And here's the chat. It was 1 reroll away for Hopsy. He didn't have the money. But he also missed his flush house, so would it have mattered? First of all, thank God this Cavendish is gone. I mean, I can't imagine. Hopsy might just use this Hangman just to get these cards out of his deck. 2 bottom decks in a row. Another Hangman. This could be good. There's also the Sun, but only 1 real Sun target with the 10. Maybe you could get it on Kings. And it looks like the Cavendish will go for the Chad. Skip tags. Hopsy's looking at them. Nothing of value. Short ad break. Sorry about that, guys. Basically forced. Good thing it didn't happen in the PvP, which is the best part. All right. Microwaves finds the flush house. No gold seal 2, though. Very disappointing on Microwave's side. Just a 4 of a kind. Just rips it. Would the chat have won without the flush house? No, right? Well, you get the hero as well. I'm not entirely sure. Sorry about that. There's nothing I can do. Devil here. Sun as well. But right now, both players their decks are looking pretty good. However, actually, wait. The Sun is kind of fire because it's a polychrome ace. Can we play a flush house with that polychrome ace and the red seal 10s, we don't have any face card synergy. How many ace of hearts do we have in the deck? I was hoping that Microwaves actually would hold on to that sun for a little bit longer. We have multiple aces, as we see here. It feels like that flush house could have been an answer, but we only used sun on one ace. Right, pair of twos here. This red seal 10, steel 10 has not helped Hopsy yet in these PvPs, but surely come this last one, we'll play a decisive advantage. Okay, Microwaves does have two ace of hearts. They have the polychrome and they have this normal one. So has the flush house, aces, 10s over aces. Devil on the 6. Polychrome would be another 2.25. No, it would be more because we have Chad, right? And we definitely would lead with it. So another 3x. It would tie. It would be a bit more than this red seal steel. Magician, it's a little late. It could hit us a plus 20 in the PvP. But other than that, it's unlikely that this money is going to really make a difference. Insanely crazy in a Dice Bloodstone Dusk Seed that this is our first Magician. Hierophant on Jacks just for a little extra score. We're going to take that roll, open up the pack. Business's card is back. And right now, oh, we're going back to the draft. Microwaves is such a high tense, high stress moment. How can we go back to Magic the Gathering? Focus on the game. Is the game over? Nope. Don't worry. I saved the ads for when it was just them playing in the shops and stuff. You're coming back to Microwaves, picking up a heart polychrome ace, which, like, because he used the sun on the polychrome ace. Hopsy also has that option. Magician here, but, I mean, we could put it on 6s. The problem is, for Hopsy, we're playing 10s and 6s. It's a little bit different than Microwaves line. Hierophant on the 10 and 6, that makes a lot of sense. Magician, this is the same Magician Microwaves saw. Both players in nearly the exact same spot in the shop. I think Microwaves maybe got a couple of rolls deeper. But not enough to make a difference in terms of Joker rosters. This is going to come down to the wire. First of all, will Hopsy bottom deck again? Surely no way after a double hangman. Second of all, will Microwaves go for this polychrome ace line? I have to imagine it's the highest scoring line we have. 3 red seal 10s. 1 polychrome ace, and not the face cards. But no, Microwaves will toss away. It's going to go for jacks and 10s, it looks like. Two steals in hand, red seal steel 10 for Hopsy. This is a very, very close set. Could have gone either way coming down to this last game, last PvP in game 1. Hopsy looking for one more red seal 10. Ooh, is going to toss away this 10 of hearts. Does he have guaranteed draws? It looks like 11 cards in deck. He needs 4 specific cards, it's looking like. 11 cards in deck and 2 discards and 2 hands? Surely we can see everything. Surely we don't miss it. And I think this wheel is foil, by the way. So it's going to equalize on the jokers as well in terms of enhancements. Going to make this discard. 2 cards left in deck. No, 3 cards left in deck. We're going to toss 2. We need this 6. Otherwise, we'll lose one of our red seal steals. Not much Hopsy can do about that. Here's the flush house from Microwave's side. I think one Hierophant first has to be stronger, right? You start with 1 lucky and then Hierophant second. And Hopsy again bottom decks his best hand. Has to use red seal steal in his top hand. That's a big decider. That could have been the difference between these two players. No, the wheel doesn't hit foil. 5 billion on Microwave's side. I don't know if the luckies hit any plus 20s. But this looks like 9 billion, 10 billion on Hopsy's side. Where's the difference here? Oh, Hopsy is up the polychrome, of course. I forgot that the business card was hit the polychrome before. Wow, what a very, very close set. Almost a matter of 2x. There was the steel and the polychrome that makes it, and was up 1 red seal. Microwave didn't have 3 red seal. Oh no, Hopsy had 4, right? Yeah, that's right. It was just up a slight amount, right? The 1 red seal, the polychrome, just all slight amounts. Hero and Poly Bloodstone. Yeah, super close, super close. Hopsy will take game 1. That was possibly a little too scary on Hopsy's side. Dying to the Psychic on ante 1, followed by a couple of nasty bottom decks. Polydiff. Oof. Very scary. But Hopsy will take the game 1. Now, here are the two possibilities here, okay? Because Microwaves is on a strict 1.5 to 2 hour cutoff. In fact, I don't even know if Microwaves can play us another game. We'll have to see. Hopsy has left his chair. If they play another game, it's unlikely Microwaves can play the 3rd. So either Microwaves takes game 2, and then we're going to have to pause it. I don't know when they'll reschedule, but this is the information I've been told, okay? Either Microwaves wins game 2 and they reschedule for a future date, of which I hope I can cast, or Hopsy wins, and then obviously he'll take it 2-0. HMW, mental reset necessary. Didn't Microwaves mentally reset every time they opened up draft? Hopsy's just gonna win game 2. I think Microwaves has some juice. I'm very surprised. Oh, it's because Microwave sold the business card for Chad, right? So they couldn't make a huge money advantage. No, he has tilt problems. He gets in his own head real easy. That makes sense. And you know what? I respect that, knowing that if to keep your head cool, keep yourself calm and collected, take a little walk, take a little break, reset, come back with a added vigor or re-upped vigor for game 2. Well, both players are leaving. Oh, he went back to draft. Astro, were you lying to me, Astro? He just went straight back into the draft. And here's Hopsy back as well, headphones on. I save my frustration for after it's over. I don't know. For me, it's it depends. Sometimes I do get frustrated, but I'm pretty chill with it. You gotta take the full art, right? I don't know what it is, but that shit sells for a lot. Oh, come on now. We're trying to win draft. We're not trying to draft for money. He needs to breathe, not draft. Going into draft makes me have less faith in his mental. Well, he's drafting fast before the game 2. Never mind. We're going back into game 2 real quick. Honestly, it's getting hot. It's getting hot. The heat wave has not stopped. We're ready. Oh, a run back? Orange deck, green stake? Not changed? Possibly changed. We'll see. We're back into draft. We're back into Balatro, we're back into draft. Wait, Hopsy has like the fire deck stake selector? Like that was kind of like straight fire. I need to get that. I was like, wait, no, we are back. Oh no, this is green deck black stake. One of a very, very, what's the word? Niche deck. It has its supporters, but I'm definitely not one of them. Both players will opt to play the small blinds. Microwaves was thinking about the skip. Hopsy looking at the 7, 8, 9, 10 straight. Will decline. Microwaves will play the flush, but 4 off, unfortunately. Will Hopsy drop the 2 of spades? I am a fan of dropping the 2 of spades to dig for a stronger flush that does win. And Hopsy does manage to get it. Gets out in 1, and that's actually a big deal for green deck. That's a lot of extra money. Well, a little extra money. Here's the flush again for Microwaves. This should win with the 80 chips. Microwaves won't even wait for it. Taking this Mad Joker is a little bit scary, but it is green deck. Getting this overstock is probably fine. Now, here's the question. Pizza or Blackboard? Or one of these packs? Blackboard, of course, a solid Joker. But not that much value. It is only black stake. A Hermit for $0. Death. Looking at these tarot selections, I kind of wish we had the Blackboard. Hopsy will pack first and actually gets rewarded with the Hermit. Microwave did it in the wrong order and actually got hard punished. And now Hopsy has the option to buy both Blackboard and the pizza. May buy it all. Of course, this is green deck. You don't have to worry about interest. No, doesn't buy the pizza. What a surprise. I've been told by numerous people that pizza is a must-take early. We hate free money? That's what I'm saying. Microwaves picking up the Scholar and the Photograph. Flush here for Hopsy. Wins in 1. Alright, what is the line for Hopsy? He's going to buy the photo, but I'm not too convinced he's going to take the Scholar. Purple Seal Gold 10. Beautiful card. Now, flush, it looks like he won't take the Scholar. I'm actually surprised he took that Celestial, but was rewarded, found the flush. And Microwaves taking a lot of extra hands to get out of this small blind. It means a lot less money. Rebate's going to help. But it means that we can't buy this Hangman. We can't buy this Buffoon pack. And that is a big deal. Hopsy is able to get out with this 3 of a kind. Hopsy really just navigating this this green deck a little bit better than Microwaves at the moment. Making a little extra cash. Burnt Joker, not the most exciting. Are we going to sell a Joker for Devil? Hopsy decides against it. It was and Microwaves again gets out in all of their hands. Of course, they made a little bit of rebate money, so it was probably worth, but still. A little scary high card level for Hopsy. And won't be able to get the Burnt Joker because of pack Joker order. Wasn't able to see it in the pack. Probably won't buy it outright. $8, very expensive for just a burnt. Well, Microwaves take the reroll. Oh no, he's thinking about the burnt. If only we had extra discards next ante. I would have bought that pizza, okay? It was like the well, no, I probably would have messed up my hands and then not had the money to buy the pizza. Notifications coming through, and Microwaves actually does take this burnt joker. I'm a little surprised that he outright paid for it, but believes in getting some of those extra levels here. And I can see it. Now, what is Hopsy looking to play? A flush, if we discard the 6 of spades. Hermit is good, but are we okay? Hopsy in a really weird position. I don't think this 2-pair gets out. Are we not going for a flush? I actually don't know what Hopsy is looking for. A full house maybe? Jackson 9s? He's going to toss this 9 of diamonds as well. Here's the pair. Of course, there's no real score here. Full house? No, we have 3 of a kind as our best hand. Not even a flush. There's no way this gets out, right? 1,000. Hopsy might be dead to the blind again. Is there another hand that we can play? Jack 10, 9, 8. No straight. Hopsy again dies to a blind before the first PvP. Now, we have a lot of cash. We have way more cash than Microwaves, okay? So there is hope for us yet. We're, in fact, in a better spot than when we lost our life on the first game. Chad is coming through, and now this is Photo Chad. First of all, probably not going to lose any more lives to blinds. Looks like Burnt Joker will be the one to go. All right. We're going into this PvP. Hopsy down a life, but with Photo Chad is sure to win this PvP. It feels like possibly a little bit of an unforced error on Hopsy's side. A little too greedy on rebate, especially with no reliable scoring, and got punished for it. At least this time he didn't forget to play 5 cards for the Psychic. Honestly, it's okay to die for greed. It's not okay to die for the Psychic. You don't get any extra value for that. Best hand for Hopsy. Looking like some kind of jack hand with the Magician. Of course, we've got Blackboard to get active as well. Microwaves does not have that Blackboard option. Microwaves going to submit this 2-pair, not a very good hand. I'm sorry to say. Only 2,000. Hopsy can probably beat this with a pair. What the fuck were you? Hopsy can beat this with a high card, but surely we're not running high card when we have Magician Chad. Yes, and look at this rebate money too. Hopsy doing such a good job on rebating. If only we were at 4 lives. High card wins with the race fist outright. We're going to dig a little deeper. What is Hopsy looking for here? Is there a gold card in his deck? There is a gold 10. No, I thought he discarded for this purple seal up top. Or one of the tarots up top. No, it's in his deck. Wow, and he's just going to take the win. He doesn't Magician on... Oh, wait, no, that didn't win. Oh, it had yellow, so I thought it would, like, win, but that's a different thing. Okay. Yep, takes the pair, gets out, gets the lucky procs as well. Love to see it. All right. Hopsy, again, loses the first life quickly, but able to take the first PvP. This time, a lot better money management. Hermit again is only going to kind of compound Microwaves' problems. So far behind in the shop, it feels like. Hangman on 5 and 2. Hopsy says no to bottom decks. And it wasn't going to be a baseball card from Microwaves. He was considering it a little. DNA. There's a gold 10 purple seal here. Could be a DNA target, especially if we could get his strength on it. It would be a great DNA target. Gonna open the pack. Space Joker, Burnt Joker's old cousin. Oh, and we actually, really, Hopsy sold out a Blackboard, possibly thinking that this is a high card seed and is aiming to keep Raised Fist for a potential line into the high card angle. Especially with this DNA, I'm seeing the line, but I'm not sure if. Oh, and look at the strength. We're obviously going to save that strength for those 10s. I'm not sure if it is the correct line. It's very surprising to me that he kept the Raised Fist. Boys kissing boys? Wait, what? I don't get it. Where's the boys kissing boys? Here's the pair on Hopsy's side. Obviously still doesn't do anything. Microwaves actually doesn't roll any further at $38. Maybe he doesn't want to roll into something that he has to get rid of. Feels like Scholar can go with Photo Chat up top. This is only 3,900. Strength for rebate angle? Destro, what are you talking about? We have gold 10s in our deck that we want to copy. We can't be strengthening for rebate in this day and age? Money is meta. That's true. Money is meta, I've been told. Except for when you need scoring and you don't need money, like when Hopsy picked up a Cavendish. Thoughts? Acrobat here. I have to imagine that the fist goes. Like, I'm surprised. I see the line, right? Because Blackboard was a lot weaker because we're cloning all these gold 10s. But now I can't see a reason we keep fist. But it looks like Hopsy is considering dropping the DNA instead. There's a pack here. Gold Seal, Stone. I'll take that every day of the week. Plus Mondays. And we're skipping the Acrobat for the Raised Fist. Wow. Very interesting. Hopsy is seeing something in this seed that I do not. This is why I need a co-caster that has like a bigger brain than me. Strength, a 1-card strength? Really, Hopsy? When there's 3 gold purples in our deck? Hopsy opting for the safe strength so we can play some more hands to get more discards on these purple seals and rebate. Now, one problem is, it feels like Hopsy is still running away with this game in terms of money. Star actually is very good. We are built into diamonds. Let's see how much money Hopsy can make in this blind and how far he can get ahead in terms of where Microwaves is in the shop. I have a small brain, but it's weirdo shit. Thank you for validating me, Astra. I was thinking the exact same thing. Looks like Hero will be the Jack 10 will be the recipient of this Hero, and Hopsy's just gonna rock the strength, rock the star immediately. I thought he might save it for the PvP, but has different ideas. 2 pair of Jacks and Kings. 3,000, easy clear. Not even a sweat on Hopsy's brow. And actually didn't make as much money as I thought he would. $26 probably won't get too much further in the shop, which is good for Microwaves. But the extra time with this DNA has made its impact. There's so many purple seals in Hopsy's deck. Take a roll. Judgments? Can't believe we still have this fist. What's going on? Blue seal goes great with our high card line. Half Joker. That's a high card Joker. And somewhat of a greedy roll from Hopsy. rolls all the way down to 4. We see Microwaves is on 25. I would have rather seen Microwaves roll a little bit more, and maybe Hopsy a little bit less, but both players are playing the line they know best. And I'm here casting. All right. On Hopsy's side, we've got this foil 6. Is our best hand jacks and 6s flush house? Apparently not, because we're about to discard them. Oh, it's our rebate card, so it looks like we weren't ever going for it. Moon, World up top could help us make a flush house anyways. As for Microwaves, he finds the star in the PvP, which means we can actually play flush house of these kings. No, we're gonna drop the jacks for a greedy draw for the ace. Oh, that is way too greedy on Microwave's side, in my opinion. He dropped 2 jacks in a reasonable flush house to try and get a flush house of aces. He would have needed the 1 outer to find the ace of diamonds, and will instead settle for the 3 of a kind of kings. He had a death as well. He could have made a flush house. He could have made a flush house with the death, but that might have been a little bit too much. And now Hopsy, again, doesn't need to score very much. In fact, is probably going to score... this is... Oh, it's just barely not enough. Beautiful play on Hopsy's side. Now we can get a little bit extra rebate value and purple seals. Star 2 aces and death a king. Oh, and you're saying because he missed the ace, then he didn't, like, even go for it? But, I mean, we're gonna death a king when we have the purple seal? I feel like the flush house was just like a very safe line. Like, the bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, right? It's lucky we have Chad. That's a good point. Ooh, and here's a retrigger joker that I know BMPers hate to take. It's hack. I'm gonna watch Hopsy skip a hack for a for a raised fist. I don't understand, but Hopsy's operating on levels that I've never even heard of. For a raised fist? What if the next standard pack has a polychrome 3? Star on more kings and jacks? I hope there's a polychrome 3 in this pack. Please let there be a polychrome 3 in this standard pack. He didn't even check before he... What is it? Oh, it's an idol. Please let there be a red seal 3 in this standard pack. Please, please, please let there be a red seal 3 in this standard pack. If the pack has a standard face, then you can skip hack. He kept fist for hack. He kept fist over hack. Hopsy not even opting to look into the pack. Not yet, at least. Red seal 3. Oh, okay, fine. No punish. No, never punished. Looks like our probably Jack of Diamonds will be the card that Hopsy opts to play in. Just so many good copies on this purple seal. Microwaves also skipping the hack in for a bean. Here's the brainstorm, and we know idol should be in the next couple of rolls, depending on where the uncommon queue is. So how are we getting out? Great question. Very good question. Microwaves, of course, has the photo Chad. No problem on getting out. Hopsy, no photo Chad. Ace of clubs is our idol hits. Very good question how we're getting out. 12k is the score to... No, 8k is the score to beat. With a lucky hit, maybe flush 5 gets there. But, I mean, we kind of want to discard all these, like, jacks, no? He's going to discard the lucky. I mean, it doesn't even look like we're going for ace of clubs. Did we just, like, concede this life? Hopsy on a line that I'm not sure of. Is gonna discard both of these cards, both of these purple seals. I don't think he even has a possible out here, right? Here's the ace of clubs, but what are we gonna do with it? The flush. We have the holographic. Does this get out? It does. Okay. No, wait. I mean, Hopsy knows best. Easy flush out. I don't think Hopsy actually knew that this would get out, considering how excited he is to see that this flush clears. Death here. The 5 of spades is the hit here. And here we go. We're going to look a little bit deeper. Here's the idol for microwaves. What is it on? Is microwaves thinking? No, microwaves is just deciding what to drop, right? There's no way he's thinking of skipping it. And actually, rebate is going to be the one that goes for idol. Microwaves doesn't want to die to a blind like Hopsy does. However, world up top with the 5 of spades already in hand. This should be an easy out on Hopsy's side. Probably not too worried. 2 of diamonds is the hit for microwaves. So best hand, maybe flush house, jacks and 2s. Not the 5. The 6? Just get rid of the queen. We're obviously not playing the... You can get rid of this queen. The queen of hearts? Come on. Come on, Hopsy. Do it. Do it. Well, he's gonna fucking play the 5? Okay, well, Hopsy's operating on a level that, honestly, yeah, you play this and you get the flush of queens with the queen in the Chad position. We know it scores around 6K, so it should be fine. Death Chad. Oh my god, the tarots for Hopsy are popping off. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. 4 of a kind, super awkward when we're trying to play a flush. Might have to death on this holographic queen. Nope, is gonna go for the flush house here of jacks. Now, does this get out without a lucky proc? Nope, we'll never know because we're gonna hit the lucky anyways. King of diamonds is the hit for Hopsy. I feel like microwaves is favored in this PvP up the Chad. Of course, Hopsy has the rebate, so there's a lot of money that microwaves is missing out on now. Thinking about these celestial cards. Taking high card levels here. Honestly, I don't mind taking some high card levels. And what is that? What is that Joker? I don't even know what the second Joker was, but Hopsy didn't pay attention to it either, so. Looks like it's going to be an asteroid here. Very expensive pack. I'm surprised he paid $8 for it. Eternal ticket? It was to the moon? That was a to the moon? Oh, not shoot the moon, to the moon. I understand. Yes, that makes sense. Strength on Hopsy's side. Moving some 10s into jacks would be pretty good. King of diamonds is our idle hit. So we're probably going to keep this. Interesting discard on Hopsy's side. Flush house on microwave side. Oh, this is big. 3, 2 of diamonds and the king of diamonds. An excellent hand for microwaves. Hopsy kind of just forgot to copy rebate. And some other things. Holy crap, what a hand. Like, I didn't think microwave was going to get this good of a hand. A flush house with 3 idle cards. It's going to be quite hard for Hopsy to win this one. Has the queen of diamonds here. I'm surprised that he didn't strengthen on the 10 queen. Does he have another queen of diamonds in his deck? I think Hopsy's going to look at the score. It doesn't look very beatable. He's not. Why is he not copying rebate? Okay, he finally realizes. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It was like kind of hard crashing out. I like soft crashed out on the first one. And then it was like guaranteed that he wasn't going to win the PvP, and he still didn't copy rebate. And then I started hard crashing out. Another high card level for Hopsy. Down the photograph, and how are we going to get out of the blinds? Now we have Brainstorm, Idol, and a Chad. Where's our scoring? 2 of clubs is the Idol hits. I don't think we have more than one of them in our deck. Lovers, okay, that's 2. That's 2. Well, I guess if we take the devil, it might not be 2. He's going to skip the lovers. What is going on? Is Hopsy going to live this blind? I mean, if he plays a flush 5 with jacks and then hits a lucky, he gets 40k. Maybe he's completely fine. Star up here. And tends to be discarded. There's 110 in the deck. As for microwaves, as this photo Chad, so no issue on microwave side probably to get out of the blinds, but you never know. These BMP gamers, they love to Hopsy doesn't put the gold seal in the Chad spot. Maybe a little fatigue hitting Hopsy here. Feels like an uncharacteristic mistake in these last 2 rounds. 2 of clubs is the idol hits. How is Hopsy gonna leave this blind with his lives intact? 5k already. Here's a 2 of clubs. Are we gonna play it? It doesn't look like he's intending to. High card here with the 9. I think it's just gonna be a flush 5. Please put the rebate in the right spot. Okay, good, beautiful. Microwaves gets out with a 27k hand. Looks like Hopsy has the flush house with the steal. I think this should be good. He's gonna drop the kings. I was about to say, how greedy can this guy get? I think this flush house should do it. Barring, I mean, any kind of lucky proc should be fine, right? Not even gonna look at the flush house? Gonna check the flush instead. Checking the flush house finally. All right, strength on 10 of diamonds for microwaves. This is huge. We do need to get these. Oh wait, the flush house didn't win either? So he does need to hit plus 20s to get out of here. All right, how many can we get? 0 here, still 0. 1 plus 20. It's not enough. Hopsy dies to the blind again. Too much greed, blinded. How can you fit this much greed in one Balatro multiplayer player? Still refuses to take the lovers on an off hit. At least he can love it. Wait, what is this? Is it a 6 of clubs? Is it a 5 of clubs or 6 of clubs? Can I get a zoom here? Let me check. Player 2 solo screen. It is 6 of clubs. All right, Hopsy, how are we gonna get out of the? Okay, we picked up Acrobat. So finally, he just sells Acrobat. Oh, okay, wait, no, that's fine, that's fine. He's got a driver's license that's online. We don't need to freak out anymore, okay? Hopsy knows what he's doing, okay? Just a tad bit of too much greed and like, dare I say, of more than biblical proportions. Like, I honestly not even like, Not even like reasonable proportions. But now we have the driver's license, the ×3 with the brainstorm should be perfectly fine. Now, going into the PvP Jack of Hearts for microwaves, not the best hit, but if we can find the sun, we can definitely make this work. On a face card is already quite good. Lovers, well, we would probably only have 2 Jack of Hearts. Could we do a 5 of a kind? King of Hearts, blue seal. But we already have a blue seal. It's fine. Microwaves has not gotten out of DNA yet. Star is good, but it's not really good when we're trying to go into the PvP. Microwaves will decide to drop the chariot for the star. Remember, Hopsy is on 1 life after that little foray in the small blind. However, flush house here, 2 idle cards. Now this is a hand that we can respect. This is the hand that we were looking for from Hopsy before in the small blind. 10 of diamonds is the hit for Hopsy. Now this is a hit. This is a hit that we can work with. We don't have photograph. 10 of diamonds is one of the more common cards in our hand. We can play it in our deck. Flush 5 is very likely for Hopsy here. Only problem right now is no money. In fact, I'm surprised with rebate brainstorm we have this little cash. HMW also has a wild jack, so he has 3. With the photograph. But it's hard to play. Oh, actually, wait. Insane play from microwaves. I didn't even think about this until he just did it. DNAing for a couple of extra idle cards. And what is in these purple seals? Can we get some extra deck manipulation? A sun here could close the game. It was just a wheel and then a hangman. Hangman, of course, very nice. Flush house. Is flush house the best hand for microwaves here? We do have the Jack of Hearts. It would be 4x, but then we'd have to play a full house, right? No levels in either side. It looks like microwaves will settle for this flush house. Is going to lock it in. Oh, I guess he has to settle. He has 0 hands, 0 discards. 3 million. As of course, with Photo Chad, Hopsy looking for more 10 of diamonds, hoping to play a flush 5, at least a 4 of a kind hand with all idle. Flush house with 2 idle cards. I don't. Oh no, this is enough. Why is this enough? Oh, they're hero. They're molted. That's right. They're molted, and also I think Hopsy has level 2 flush house. Oh, and has a ×3. Oh, 6 million though. It's a little surprising to me. Wait, why is Hopsy discarding the blue seal? Wait, didn't he? What? Didn't he have a? Wasn't it out? Okay, finds the flush house, but wasn't he out before and then he discarded? Okay, did I missee? Did Hopsy not have like 6 million and then do the greediest discard I've ever seen, discarding 2 steals? You want an extra $10? Oh my god. You actually cannot fit more greed in a person. It's not possible. It's not possible to fit more greed in a player than the greed that has been fit in this Hopsy Wopsy character. Gotta win with style. You know what? He's been bottom decking all day. All set last set. Last game. All game last game, he was bottom decking. However, these deaths help photograph Eternal. Is Hopsy gonna take it? Oh! And Microwaves is starting to build into Glass Kings. And that is his idle card. He's not playing Purple Seal on the Jacks or 10s. His most common card in his deck is King of Diamonds. If this hits a King of Diamonds, Hopsy may just be in trouble. Does this get out for Microwaves as 3 of a kind? We have one more discard, of course. Does not get out. We're going to need a little bit more. I'm not sure we can even hold this stone. Flush 5 should be good enough, right? Hopefully. Tough decision on Hopsy's side. Is he going to take the photo? He skips past it, skips past the bean as well. Right, Microwaves will get out with the flush 5. I think it was a little scary on Microwave side. It would have been very anticlimactic to just die to the small blind after a somewhat close set. Honestly, possibly only close because Hopsy has made it this close. Has lost 2 lives to the blinds. Kind of donating to charity. Maybe giving a show for the audience. I don't appreciate it, but maybe someone does. I completely forgot this was green deck, by the way. Here's the 3 of a kind on Hopsy's side. Almost wins, but not quite. Microwave's thinking about this Acrobat. Is it time to get out of DNA? Jack of Diamonds is the hit from Microwaves. This is an off hit. This is one of the better off hits. I'm pretty sure Microwaves can hit flush 5 on this Jack of Diamonds. Given our deck, 61 cards, I would say maybe Idol has to be a hit like less than 50% of the time for Microwaves. I wish we had the deck breakdown, but Microwaves is thinking about tossing DNA, grabbing this Acrobat, I think. As for Hopsy, Hopsy's going to get out. There's no way Hopsy doesn't. Going to play this high card. Get out with that. Didn't use Devil or Lovers. Is Death in his Fool? I think so, right? There's no reason he would not pop these unless he had Death in his Fool. Diet Cola. What's the skip? Not very useful. Jack of Diamonds is the hit for Hopsy. Now, Hopsy is up the rebates in exchange for the DNA. So the Joker has to go for something here. Skip off is what? How valuable is this skip off here? We'll know if Hopsy chooses... Oh, he doesn't skip. He doesn't take the Joker. I thought he would sell the rebate, take the Joker, and then skip. But is he thinking about playing? Skip off is, I don't know if it's 1 or 0. It's +1/+1? I mean, I agree. I think we should pick it up. I don't think rebate is staying. This is our idle hit. We're not going to get better than this, no? Oh, wait, is it our... No, I think it is. It's got to be, right? I can't tell because Hopsy is the mod that, like, condenses all the Jokers, but it looked like we have at least flush 5. Does it work like Burger? No, it works like, the, like, plus discard, Drunkard. It hit Jacks for Hopsy, not Kings. Yeah, because it hit... Okay, but he didn't take the skip off. I'm very surprised. It's +1, even if Microwaves chases after you. You still have +1. This is not Microwave's best hit. But after the skip, he may be convinced to follow flush house level. Bean, how many steel are in our deck? 1, 2, 3. It looks like it's gonna be better than the Acrobat, and we're gonna follow Hopsy. We're bringing in a Bean. Hopsy is bringing in a rebate, and we're up photo Chad, but Hopsy has the driver's license. It feels very scary on Hopsy's side this time. Hop just wins. He has 20 flush 5 levels. Oh, does he? If he has that many levels, then yeah, he probably can get there. Hopsy gonna discard all of his jacks. No regard for safety. Finds a death. Rewarded, I guess. There's not much you're looking for, right? Death to just get a couple more steals. It's not like you have any fancy jacks in your deck. Oh, you're saying you would just play flush 5 multiple times. That is pretty reasonable. But is that going to beat out the amount of steal that Microwaves has? Because like flush 5 multiple times, I guess it's like a 3x, right? But that's just 3 extra steal on Microwaves' side. Microwaves' final hand is flush 5, 4 steals in hand. There's Lucky, there's Hierophant. This is scoring up to 3 billion. I think it might score a little bit more if you put 1 Lucky first and then Hierophant second. As for Hopsy, you know what would be really funny? If he missed his flush 5 draw because he discarded all those jacks. It's looking very likely that he misses his flush 5. He's gonna death first? He's gonna discard more? I guess, does he have perfect draws? A wheel here. He doesn't have perfect draws at all! What are we doing, Hopsy? Turn order has been forced. Here's the last discard. Okay, well, I mean, why bother with perfect draws? We're gonna have perfect draws because we just like hit our cards. But does this beat what Microwaves has? We're up the driver's license, down the photograph. Why do we have this rebate here? Microwaves has Bean instead, which is gonna be more than a 4. It's a 5x on the Bean. Flush 5 is only level 2. Here's our flush 5, 1 billion. Microwaves is going to take it. The minimum he scores is 1.5 billion. And Microwaves will win game 2 of this. Can I say, I don't want to glaze too hard, but thrilling best of 3 between Microwaves and Hopsy. Honestly, very thrilling. It kind of sucks that we don't get to finish it. Most likely, I don't know if Hopsy is done for the day. Right back into draft. Don't say that's true. Don't tell me Microwaves went right back into the Magic draft. Thrilling what? Is this not thrilling? Went to last life each time. Possibly because Hopsy has lost 3 lives to blinds, but still. And then like each time the final PvP came down to a factor of like 1.5 to 2.5x. This is Gotham Chess. Guess the ELO content. Hopsy, are you out? I see him typing. It's entertaining. It's definitely entertaining. I'm having fun. I see the typing. I have to head out. Unfortunately, yeah. I saw that the 2-hour cutoff. I mean, that's fine with me. Told Hopsy it can only be 2 games. Yeah. I was aware. I let everyone else know, so no one is expecting otherwise. Did we have fun? They were fun games to cast and watch. They were very, very interesting games too. There were a lot of decisions that were very interesting. But anyways, when are you, Microwaves? Do you have an idea of when you're gonna play your last game versus Hopsy? HotMicrowaves. Greninja in the chat cheering on his team. Only needs 1 more win to take PPTT. To be determined right now? Alright. Whew. Got the cast in. Not too shabby. So tomorrow morning, if possible, maybe Saturday morning. Yeah. When is morning for you? Are you on EST? So right now, I believe Netherite versus Kozak is tomorrow at 11 a.m. EST, CST. So 1 hour after. Microwaves have to go set, not today, but to be determined. The time might be to Sunday because I have ice cold aura, and when my team needs me most, I thrive. He says, greediest, the greediest player I've ever seen. I love Hops. Yeah, he is absolutely a character. Anyways, that's probably going to be it for me. We're done casting. I will be back tomorrow. Depending, I don't know how early you Microwaves and you and Hopsy are going to call it. But to be determined, the time I can push to Sunday. If you play Sunday, that's fine with me. But I will definitely be online for anyone that wants to keep watching at 11 a.m. for Netherite versus Kozak. So another potentially deciding game between the the calculated gamblers and the 10 hat gallon wearers. That doesn't sound right. The 10-gallon hat wearers. All right. Let me see. Is Hopsy gonna keep streaming? Let me see if he is. Twitch.tv/HopsyWopsy. You gonna keep streaming? Okay. So Hopsy is going to keep streaming. I will hit him with a raid. Sizak is doing a ranked polls tier list. Anyways, I'm going to raid Hopsy. I'll be back tomorrow for Netherite versus Kozak at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. /raid Hopsy Wopsy. See you guys then. And see if we can find a decider for this PPTT Season 4. Later, guys. Peace.